Aloha!
Aloha!
I am Laksmi-Ditton.
And I'm Michael Ditton.
And we are Infinite Activation.
Yep, and we're coming to you from Big Island, Hawaii.
And today we would like to introduce ourselves a little more.
I am originally from Southern California. I was born and raised there until my, just pre-teens. Took off, enjoyed many other shots of the world, but as I grew older, I owned and operated 5 different companies, and I decided that life was too short, and in 2007 I sold everything, jumped on my sailboat, and took off and went sailing for about 10 years. And while I was out there, I ended up writing a book called Dreams, Goals, and Adventure, and I wrote it to inspire everybody to never lose sight of their dreams, and that combined with Crystal's talents and some of my other talents, we've created Infinite Activation.
And I am Laksmi, and I am Ditton, and I'm originally from Estonia. I've been traveling the world to 30 different countries, immigrated to several countries and continents, and I've had also several companies in different countries. And I have studied a lot of healing, anthropology, done a couple of documentaries, and my main focus point has been actually abundance, and I call myself abundance anthropologist. And we both love to really work with people. We totally understand that right now we are living in a world where we have a lot of overwhelm by information, and also a lot of changes are happening everywhere, and it can be a little challenging. So we have been there.
Definitely been there. Matter of fact, there's been roller coaster rides, but we just want you to know that even with the roller coaster rides, you can enjoy the ups and learn from the downs. And one of my personal experiences, and I've had a couple of them, but I'll share one with you, which is my most recent one. I mentioned the highlight of taking off and sailing and enjoying life while I was doing that, and I did that with my ex-wife now, Renee, and we were married for 23 years, or we were married for 21, together for 23 years, and in 2014, she decided that she needed to go find herself, and she needed to do it without me. And it was a complete surprise, because we were living the life that many only ever get a chance to dream of. And I was totally caught off guard, you might even say blindsided. And with that, the partner I thought I was going to be with for the rest of my life, the person that I was enjoying life and everything else had made this decision, and it devastated me. So I ended up finding myself, completely lost, processing everything that, was going on in my life at that time, wondering what life was going to be like afterwards, knowing it was going to be definitely different from that point forward. And, the positive part of the story is, even through the complete depression and anxiety and everything I was going through, there was an upside to this, and she's sitting right next to me right now. Mm-hmm. So
there are always blessings and gifts.
Yeah, so things do happen for a reason. So it brought me back, but it gave us an opportunity to learn and grow from each other and with each other.
And for me, the last 4 years have been a lot of changes. Throughout my whole life, I've been in complete transformation phases, one after the other. And during that time when I met Michael, I was living in Mexico, and I had been traveling and living location-free, so to say, for many years already. And I was coming out from a very abusive and very bad working relationship, and I was completely demolished, mentally, spiritually, and physically. Luckily, I didn't get injured, but I was very close. So I actually was in such a state that I had to actually escape from the place where I was working. So and that brought me back to this little fishing village where we met, and that actually was also giving me a new foundation. And I was so devastated. I was so done with, especially with men, in general. So I was okay, I'm done, goodbye. I'm never gonna look for any opportunities this kind anymore. And that was actually maybe also one of the biggest gifts and blessings, to let it go and not look for it anymore. And then the universe just brought my king on a white sailboat into the harbor. So.
Yeah, and one of the things Crystal mentioned was foundation. That's something that's key, and it's something that we learn, we practice, and we teach. And that foundation, you start with an individual platform. You have to have a strong individual platform before you can build a together platform.
And heal it.
Yeah. So you need to go through that complete process. Heal, get things sorted, get on the men's side, kind of learn and grow from there. That doesn't mean you can't have one foot on the together platform and kind of grow that as well, but you have to have a strong individual platform. And with that, you can take the knowledge and the strength and the experiences and even the challenges and weaknesses, and you can build not only your foundation, but your together platform. And that's what we teach.
So that's what we started to firstly do with each other, to support each other in that process. And then slowly we started to also offer it together to our clients and friends and loved ones. And it has been amazing to see how much influence and, importance and also care and love we have been actually able to share, not only in certain places, but actually also more and more globally as well. And many of our clients in this process have been coming to experience Abundance Wheel, which is something I developed some years ago, but now we are actually developing it further and making it even better because we are now together. So we have both of our strengths and weaknesses. And also New Time Tantra, because this is something also which very naturally now being together as spirit mates is kind of surfacing, and it's a very exciting process for ourselves and also has been for our many clients already.
We talk about the abundance wheel and all that. Most people, they think of abundance as monetary. Abundance is so much more than that. Abundance is love, it's life, it's the sky, it's the sea, it's everything. So we're trying to provide tips and tools to amplify much more holistic abundance. So what we're going to do is we're inviting you personally to Matsalu, to our summer retreat in Estonia, which will be held in August. And all the information is going to be attached below, but it's going to be the 2nd through 4th of August. And it's going to be a phenomenal retreat, sharing some of these tips and tools that we're talking about right now.
And imagine now a life where you are fully connected to your sexuality. You are fully conscious about, what kind of relationships you need and deserve and desire. And you are in a harmonious relationship with yourself. You know how to self-love yourself. And you also know what's your purpose on this planet. And you also know how to activate and keep going your holistic abundance anytime, wherever you are, and whatever chaotic situation or world is, whirling around you. So can you imagine a life like that? What would that be?
It would be pretty phenomenal. And of course, we can't promise anything with the retreat, but we can tell you for sure that after the weekend, you're going to be so full of tips and tools and treats and treasures.
And it will be like an introduction and teaser for you, so
right.
You know more of what we offer and
right.
how to work with us later.
Yeah, and you'll not only take the knowledge that you gain from there, but the tips and tools to take home and use in an application in real life.
So when we were kind of thinking what could be the main focus topics for the retreat, we realized that oftentimes these are the topics kind of, people approach us and have issues with. So relationships are changing, the way we define relationships are changing. So we will definitely talk about new time relationships. We'll also talk about spirit mates, and as we are spirit mates, how our story has been introduced, the book where our story is presented as well. And also New Time Tantra, what is this about? Because the sexuality and working with sexuality is gonna be also different. So, and also abundance, which is the core element in every person's life, I don't know personally any person who is not like interested in abundance.
More abundance.
Yeah. So more abundance and more sex, more love. These are the main core elements, but we make it very juicy and very interesting. And of course, we have lots of sprinkles of Aloha and other spices and surprises for you.
Yeah, and one more thing on relationships. Like abundance, when you say relationships, you automatically assume that it has to be with a partner, a life partner. Relationships, again, are also so much more than that. It's family, it's friends, it's co-workers, it's bosses. So it's relationships in general.
And what we also want to stress on is that during this retreat, you are going to get a lot of special, treats. So first of all, you will get 2 guides like us, a masculine, the divine masculine, divine feminine, spirit mates in the new time energy, in consciousness, in holistic abundance, we have lots of, personal experiences we can share with you just from recent years and also from earlier. We are going to be in a wild Estonian nature. There are really beautiful nature trails around. We can have Estonian sauna experience. We can also have the Wantra pool ritual, which has been mind-blowing. Every time we have retreat there, it's like I have to drag people out of the pool because they're like, oh my God, this is like 7th heaven. And also we will explain a little more what does it take, to really thrive in new time energies, because everything will be changing in so many ways. So we have been living and practicing in these energies for quite a while now, so we can share our experiences and answer also some questions if you have.
So what's this weekend going to cost you? Well, it's going to cost you a little bit of time to better your life. Okay.
Yeah. And choice to come
okay.
there.
Yeah. So it's an investment in your life. Outside of that, we want to share with you that the prices that we're going to share include accommodations, nourishment not only for your body, mind, and soul, but meals, and then the program with the 2 Aloha ambassadors. So there's a wealth of information. And we have an early bird price, so if you get it, there's going to be a time limit on this, and we're not going to put it in the camera, but you'll see that it's available for a short period of time. If you do a one-shot payment, it's $305. If you want to make, €305. If you want to make multiple payments, there is payment plans available, and that will be listed below. If you're a couple or coming with a partner, it'll be $560, so there's a little bit of savings there as well.
And we are so excited to do this. This is the first time we do this together in Estonia, in Matsalu. We visited Matsalu last year during the midsummer retreat, and Michael really fell in love with the place. Beautiful. As I have. I have done retreats there since 2008. I know the family who owns and runs it, also New Time people. So it has been really amazing to support their work and their facility, and also bring all these people to explore nature in Estonia a little more. So we also have a beautiful sign-up bonus. So if you sign up, you will get an instant gift from us, which is 10 steps to your dream life, which we have put together really nice ideas, already kind of activate your thoughts and processes, how you can change your life for the better. So.
Yep, and there will be lots of other goodies that will be coming along with this. I just want to emphasize the early bird special is for a limited time only. We only have 18 spaces available, and we've already pre-sold some of those spaces. So if you want to make sure that you get in, please get to us right away.
And I would also recommend, if your life is very busy, always kind of, on the go, just take this time, this little, weekend for yourself.
Absolutely.
And it will be very special because there is no one else coming from Hawaii as a, spirit-mate couple at the moment as we know of. So it's a very special treat for everyone who feels that it resonates with you. Yeah. And I would like to share a couple of testimonials from a couple of people who have worked with us before. And here we have Rina, who has said, if you have clear goals and targets, then this will be a very successful tool for that purpose. But when you do not even know yourself what, where, or when, then this can help you to create clarity, and you need to be ready for a little awakening. All in this, which will change your life if you have the courage to receive.
Absolutely.
And I am more self-confident now. I love myself more. I have better communication with everyone in my life, and I have better relationships, and my relationship to my children is better. I understood how my thoughts create my reality, and I'm now much more conscious what I think and how I talk and what I do.
Absolutely.
That's very, very crucial.
Yeah.
And then we have Piret, who said, I created more abundance, received a brand new car. That's quite big.
Yeah.
As a gift, and I manifested a holiday trip for the whole family. I'm clear about my actions, and I created 2 new positions in my company. I hired a new manager for my company who created really good new systems and structures, and who is already very active and effective in addition to being very cooperative. I have got more clients for my company, and in addition, I'm renting out more of my rooms in my company. So I also hired a social media manager.
Wow.
So here are just a couple of examples. And last summer we were in Estonia for a couple of months, and I think Michael especially had a blast because people were just like blown away by his presence. He's a real true king who can hold space, make you feel safe. And of course, this is also my ethics and my kind of way of doing things. So we are both 2 people who are really caring. For us, it's very important also that everyone would feel safe and happy and well, and we will be there to take care of all of these people. And that's why also a smaller group is really good, because we can give you all we have.
Yeah, it'll be incredible. It'll be very comfortable and conscious and heartwarming and educational, and we'd love to see you there.
And also this will be a little warm-up, so after this, if you like working with us, this retreat setting, so after that we have Mexico and Hawaii coming.
Yep.
So so that's all for today.
So look at the info below.
Yeah, and hope to see you in Matsalu.
Hope to see you there.
Aloha.
Aloha.